N8VS. I'm here at SlopFest. It's SlopFest, right?
SlopFest.
SlopFest here in State College, and I got the lead singer.
No, I'm the secondary singer, I guess.
Secondary singer of Baregrounds. All right. I got some questions for you, big guy. All right. So, how did you come up with the band name?
So our band name is actually a song from a band that influenced us called Disciple. They're an Erie hardcore band from the late 90s, early 2000s. And when I was growing up, they played Erie a lot.
Okay.
And they're from the area. They're very influential in like the hardcore and metalcore scene. So that's where we got our name.
All right.
Disciple. Check them out.
Check them out. All right. How long have you been making music?
Most of my life, probably like starting around 11 or 12, I started making music. I took a long time off to pursue fine arts.
Okay.
But I've recently gotten back into it, started this band, and yeah, like totally rejuvenated and really looking forward to making a lot more music.
Good. Tight shit. All right. What bands growing up influenced you to make music?
Well, obviously Disciple, I just mentioned them.
Yeah.
Their other band, Shockwave, also was a huge influence on me personally, probably bigger than even Disciple. Abnegation, also from Erie. Brothers Keeper, also from Erie. So there's a through line here. A lot of
it looks that way. Yeah,
a lot of
tight.
Erie hardcore and metalcore stuff. Other than that, like classic death metal, Death, Obituary, Morbid Angel, Deicide, stuff like that was really.
See, that sounds very underground because I haven't even heard of those ones. I haven't heard of those.
Yeah, those are like earlier death metal bands and stuff, starting like in the late 80s through the 90s, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
That's pretty good. Tight as shit. All right. One, and it doesn't have to be music related, one interesting fact about you.
About me?
Yeah.
I am a professional artist as well. So
there we go.
I guess
That's cool.
that. Yeah.
What art you do?
For my job, I'm a tattoo artist, but I also sell paintings, do graphic design, stuff like that.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
No, that's fucking awesome. I feel like those are like comboing together. Like you have the creative freedom to do whatever you want and make designs. And it's like, why? Like you were technically an artist as a tattooist.
Yeah.
Straight up.
And my tattoo shop actually was opened up by a lot of those guys I just mentioned in those old Erie hardcore bands. They opened the tattoo shop. So I was influenced by them musically, but I was also influenced by them artistically. So like those guys were all like giant influence on me growing up. Obviously, I now play in death metal and hardcore bands, and I do tattoos for a living. So
that's cool as shit. Awesome. Furthest distance you've traveled for one of your concerts?
Oh, this actually is probably the furthest because we are a fairly new band. We haven't played out a ton. So yeah, probably this, which is close to 4 hours for us.
Okay, what towns do you normally play in?
So
closer to home.
Yeah, Erie, Cleveland, Akron, Pittsburgh, stuff like that.
Okay.
Buffalo, all like within like a few hours of driving, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's usually where we keep it, within a few hours of home.
All right. Well, I'm glad you showed up, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, this is my first house show, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Ever.
Oh, I grew up on house shows. We actually, growing up, me and my brother had a giant basement. We threw a lot of house shows and a lot of art shows in our big basement. And
it's usually how the big ones start out.
Yeah, honestly. Like it was a practice space for a long time. And then we're like, you know what? I think this is big enough to throw shows.
Yeah. Awesome. No, that's all fucking great. All right. What is one band you'd love to open for? Ooh. Hypothetically, let's hear it.
Oh, man.
Underground big.
Hypothetically?
Yeah.
Obituary? Yeah, Obituary.
Obituary.
Yeah,
I think I have heard that.
That's high up on there for me. Like they're one of my favorite bands of all time. And they've been a huge influence on me, so that would be sick. But other than that, like any of those old Erie bands that I mentioned, if they ever did a reunion, I would be in heaven opening up for any of them. So yeah, that would be awesome.
I forgot what band I interviewed at McGarvey's. They were like, "Well, we already opened for them." And we were like, "We're gonna say it again." Cool. We're like Misfits.
Oh yeah,
I was like, "No fucking way."
Well, that's unattainable.
Like, you set the bar high.
Yeah.
It's like, and you did it.
Yeah.
And you do it again.
Oh, you're gonna open up for the Misfits? What, at Madison Square Garden?
But I don't know where they said it was. It was still great. All right, and here's the big one.
All right.
I love this, especially since you're a new musician. It helps out so many other musicians.
All right.
Advice from new musicians starting out.
Oh, this is a good one.
Big one.
What I would say is obviously find like-minded people, but not only that, find people that are in it and willing to do the work. A lot of people will say they want to do a band, will say, yeah, I'm down to practice, I'm down to do this, and they don't show up to practice, they don't write material, anything like that.
Commitment.
Commitment,
Straight
100%. Like, show up with your fucking work done. Show up with your riffs. Do your shit. Like, don't slack off. And obviously do it with people who have the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
I feel very fortunate. The group of guys we got in Baregrounds is very like-minded.
So you got a solid group down there.
In a lot of ways, yeah. Like, we're very like-minded artistically, but we're also very like-minded politically. And you can see that with a lot of our songs. If you look at our lyrics and what we're writing about, we're all very on the same page with, the topics we write about, so.
That's good as shit. All right. That was a good closing out one. That's what I mean. I love the advice people give. I remember I covered for a cover band, and they were like, "Quit if it doesn't work out in the first 5 years. Get done with it." And I was like, "Oh wow, that really that really motivates people."
I wouldn't say quit, but know when to cut ties. If someone's slacking off, they're not doing their work. Even if you like them, you got to just be real about it and be like, "Hey, this isn't working out." I've in the past few years tried to start multiple bands where people just weren't showing up, not getting their work done, and it drains the energy out of the project.
It really does.
Yeah,
everyone needs to be on the same page.
Exactly.
Like little by little, it's gonna pile up over time.
And I'm not saying you got to have a ton of work done all the time, but it's like chip away at it. At least be progressing.
Yeah, no, like say you're good at 3 songs. Okay, you're great at 3 songs.
Yeah,
you're gonna grow your fucking album a little bit more. You're gonna make more music after that.
Yeah.
Nail those 3 songs. Like start like little by little. You're gonna get great. You're going to get great. Perfect what you're good at. Continue. Find the next great thing.
Yeah, and then once you get those first couple songs down, then you kind of know what you sound like as a group.
Oh yeah.
And then it comes a little easier to keep writing material that's more natural to your dynamic.
Yeah. No, that's good shit. All right. Boy, thank you so much
thank
for
you.
talking to me. That has been Baregrounds. This has been N8VS, and we're at SlopFest. SlopFest. Check him out on Instagram. Thank you so much for fucking listening.
Check us out on Bandcamp, Baregrounds.
Bandcamp. There we go. Check him out.